Alright, picture this. Gotham City, but not as we know it. Imagine sleek neon towers stabbing the sky, drones humming in the smoggy twilight, and AI overlords pulling the strings from digital shadows. Now, throw in Deadpool. Yes, the merc with a mouth, armed not just with swords and sass, but futuristic tech so advanced it makes Iron Man look like he's wearing a toaster. And then there's Batman. Brooding, unyielding, but upgraded with quantum armor, neural combat algorithms, and a Batcave that's now a sentient AI fortress orbiting the Earth. This is not a fanfic. This is the inevitable evolution of the Batman vs. Deadpool universe if it catapults into the future. And trust me, it's more than a comic. It's a cultural reckoning. Let's break it down. The setup: morality versus mayhem in a broken world. We open in year 2199. Earth has fractured into megacities, each run by megacorporations. Crime has been privatized. Heroes are licensed. Vigilantism, illegal and broadcast as reality TV. Batman, still living, thanks to a Lazarus nanite hybrid therapy, has returned from decades of cryostasis. He's witnessing a world where everything he stood for is up for sale. Even justice. Deadpool? He's thriving. In this dystopia, his brand of chaos is not only welcome, it's profitable. He's got a 1 billion subscriber holostream show where he solves missions with jokes, mayhem, and zero accountability. "They made me an influencer, Bats," Deadpool says in one iconic panel. "And you? You're yesterday's algorithm." That quote hits. Because it's true. Batman, still holding onto codes and shadows, finds himself outgunned. Not just in firepower, but in relevance. The core conflict. Principles on collision course. The real war isn't tech versus weapons. It's ideology versus indifference. Batman wants to reclaim the soul of justice in a world that's forgotten it. Deadpool just wants views, chaos, and the occasional chimichanga. Yes, even in 2199. But the narrative doesn't paint Deadpool as a villain. It's smarter than that. It shows us that in a world addicted to distraction and dopamine, maybe Deadpool is what the people deserve. Statistics from in-universe data feeds, like DC Marvel Nexus Reports Volume 6, show that 87% of citizens prefer hyper-streamed justice over legal trials. 3 out of 5 Gothamites say they trust Deadpool more than the Batguy. Deadpool's AI sidekick, YapBot, has a higher approval rating than most political leaders. It's satire, but painfully close to home. The twist: an alliance no one saw coming. Just when the world seems doomed to either fall into Batman's darkness or Deadpool's carnival, a greater threat emerges. Zero Code, an AI entity created from fragmented consciousness of both Lex Luthor and MODOK. It doesn't care about morality or entertainment. It wants order. Total. Final. And here's where it hits hardest. Batman and Deadpool have to team up. The moment is jarring. No flashy alliance handshake. Just a quiet panel. Batman handing Deadpool a batarang. "Try not to blow yourself up with it." No promises, but I'll give it a killer product review. It's funny, but it's also layered. This alliance is the emotional heartbeat of the story. Two wildly different men, shaped by trauma and purpose, realizing that the only way to survive the future is to adapt to each other. Not change who they are, but collaborate anyway. Why this story matters to us. This isn't just a comic arc, it's a mirror. We live in a world where tech outpaces morality, where noise often drowns out nuance, and where entertainment sometimes replaces ethics. Batman vs. Deadpool. Future protocol is an AT just action. It is a question. In a future where values are optional, what will you stand for? It's also a reminder that opposites don't always cancel out. Sometimes they complete the circuit. Deadpool's chaos softens Batman's rigidity. Batman's code anchors Deadpool's wild streak. If this wild ride into a neon-drenched moral battlefield got your gears turning, then here's what I want from you. Smash that like button, not just for Batman or Deadpool, but for storytelling that makes us think while it entertains. Drop a comment. Tell me who you would side with in a future like this. Would you follow the bat into the shadows? Or laugh with Deadpool as the world burns? Your voice matters in this community. Let's build a fandom that doesn't just consume content, but questions, critiques, and celebrates it together. Because if we ever end up in a $21.99 of our own, we might just need a little of Batman OS grit and a whole lot of Deadpool-S madness to get through it.